Put some respect on it.
Bitch, I'm on my mama's side.
When you say my name, put some respect on it. I ain't playing with y'all. Put some respect on it. And I ain't gonna say it. And I ain't gonna say it no more. Listen, now I could have pulled up, put some respect on it, but that ain't.
Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Come here, come in. Everybody, if y'all in the bushes, come out those bushes and come participate. Come participate. It's going to be a good time. The topic is not probably a good a good thing. You know, the topic we're going to be discussing is probably not going to be a good thing, but we're going to have the conversation. We're definitely going to have the conversation, but before we do that, I hope everybody is having a good day. I hope everybody had a good day today. I hope everybody is doing their big one. I hope everybody has success in their lives. I hope everybody is doing swell in whatever they're doing. I wish nothing but positivity in the air. Everybody coming into the chat, please like this video. Please like this video. It's very important that everyone like this video. Can you share the video? Click the notification bell if you have not done it, okay? If you have not done any of those three, like the video, share this video, and click that notification bell. Baby, you're really not here for me, and it's okay. We're going to get there, okay? And it is what it is. If you don't like me, it's whatever. Not everybody gonna like me, but I'm still that girl. So make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, which is Aaron Whilst Out TV. I provide you with various content. I do vlogs. I do reaction reviews, album reviews from shows, TV series, all of the nines, okay? And follow me on all of my social medias. I am on IG, I am on TikTok, and I am on Twitch. Okay? So please come and join the Aaron Wilds Out experience. Come be a part of the Shader gang. Okay? All of my shaders are in the building. What's up, Chris? What's up, Zane? Hey, Christina. Hey, JJ. First of all, JJ, I got the email. Thank you, baby. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm going to. All right. Love you down. Thank you. Also. All right. Let's get into this video. So, you guys, let me start off by saying this. Who watched the interview with Tasha K and the exclusive interview with Tasha K and LaVontray Andrews? Who have watched it? I need you to put a 1 in the chat if you have watched it. Put a 2 in the chat if you have not. We're gonna start there. Let's start there. Christina says I'm over Tasha K. Understandable. JJ says too, no, you have not. Roki, you said you have not. Zane, you said you have not. Livica, you said you have not. I only watched the one in her YouTube channel, not the whole thing in her website. That's what we're gonna talk about, Chris. First of all, I'm not paying nothing to a Tasha K app because all that money is gonna go to Cardi B, and I don't want. First of all, I'm not giving no money to Tasha K. I'm just not. I am kind of giving her money by clicking on the interview, but all that money is gonna go to Tasha K, to Cardi B anyway. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I'm giving her money for free. So you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I don't watch anything from that lady. 2, I don't care about these people. 1, okay. Yes, so we're definitely going to talk about Tasha K's exclusive interview with LaVontray Andrews. Now, you guys, LaVontray Andrews is one of the victims of sexual misconduct from Larry Reid Live, allegedly. Okay? So, if y'all don't know anything about this story was brought back up by the one and only Bishop Whitehead to sock it to Larry Reid Live, because Larry Reid Live was laughing and giggling about the situation that Bishop Whitehead had, that went the goings on when Bishop Whitehead got held up at gunpoint in the church. Y'all remember that? His church got robbed at gunpoint on live. Y'all remember that? So this was all a get back at Larry Reid Live. Now, watching it and making my own assumptions and drawing my own conclusions to what transpired, to where Tasha K, who was friends with Larry, went to his house to have dinner. First of all, they went to each other's house to have dinner. Lamb and shrimp, chicken and steak, French fries, pizzas, burgers, like the whole 9. They had a whole fiesta. They had personal chefs. They did everything together. They were like a friend. There was like a real friendship. Hell, Larry was basically a mentor to Tasha K. What went wrong? Why did, and I know a lot of people have the issues, why Tasha now feel the need to expose Larry Reid Live? Now, just basing it off without Tasha even saying nothing that's in that interview, because Tasha, from the first half, basically about 20 minutes in the video, she went through paperwork. She went through all the receipts that she can gather about police reports, about a motion, filing a motion, a repeal, all this legal jargons that I can give a fuck about. Because listen, the legal system is not my realm. The legal shit, I leave that to the professionals. If you're a legal person and you know how to read through that, John, I respect it. But I'm just not going to go through all that shit. But what Tasha K told the people, the reason why I feel so passionately about exposing Larry Reid Live is because I am a friend. And I'm a loyal friend, and I want the truth to be told. And I don't know if y'all know this about Tasha K, but Tasha K was once a victim of sexual misconduct. We also have to put that in perspective, that Tasha was once a victim. And to be honest, she's still a victim to this day, because that will always be a part of her story. That stays with you for life. you sort of get PTSD from it. You get a little bit of anxiety because you don't want certain people near your child. You don't want men near your child, even women. Because there are women who can be the hands of sexual misconduct, be the reason for the sexual misconduct on young or other young men or other young women. You know, a person that acts on the sexual misconduct, it has no gender. It can either be a male or a female. It don't have no gender towards it. It could be anybody. So the mere fact that Tasha K was once a victim of it, was a victim, not say was once, but was a victim of it, and having her big platform, she speaks and she advocates for victims of such act. Okay? She advocates for them. She gives them a platform to share their story. And honestly, that's why I low-key have some type of respect for her. Because if you're not going to do nothing else, if you're going to be a horrible human being and spread lies and spread all types of these crazy propaganda and indoor windows, I mean, come on. At least have some type of heart or have some type of selfless act that you do so you can somehow get into heaven. Because no shade, Tasha K is a lot. I can just tell you that. Tasha K is a lot. You know, through the lying, through the aggressiveness, and through the sheer narcissistic, devilish, demon-like personality that she has and the character trait that she possesses, I cannot understand why she has any friends, why anybody respects her or have allegiance to her or want to work with her or even be actually near her. Like, I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. With all that she has going on, the bullying, the harassment, all that stuff, and she really socks it to girls. She really socks it. She really do, y'all. Like Tasha K, without I'm gonna say this. I have watched some Tasha K interviews. I have watched them. I'm not even gonna lie. And baby, when I tell you that Tasha K is a great, great interviewer. She's a very great interviewer. I have to give it up to her. She is definitely compelling to watch. In her performative aspect of what she does on YouTube, it has to be rewarded. I have to give her tens. No matter if I dislike anything without everything else she has done that is very evil, demonic, nasty, I can give tens where credit is due. I can give her credit. Okay? So, let's go back. Off of the string of that, she was once a victim. This is the reason why she's so gung-ho of trying to expose an alleged sexual, a person that has done the act of sexual misconduct. Okay? Now, I have learned some things about Larry Reed that is very, very troublesome to me. Has been, I would say, has been very troublesome to me. The things that were told to me, because I'm not an avid watcher of Larry Reed Live. I'm not. I'm not even gonna fake to know that I didn't even know there was a Larry Reed Live before getting to know people in the beef sector. The reason why I know of a Larry Reed Live is because of, shout out to Conscious TV. Shout out to my boo over there. Shout out to Conscious TV. Shout out to All About the Trees. Shout out to Sean Davyway. Shout out to the girls that I have been, since YouTube, I have known some, I have came in contact with some individuals from certain different sectors on YouTube. Okay? Because I've been spreading my royal oats all around YouTube. Okay? I've been definitely trying to get on this panel. You know, I've went up there on Conscious TV's panel. I have been on Sean Davyway's panel. I have been on All About the Trees' panel. They have literally, I have gotten so much tea and knowledge on some of these individuals that y'all do not know. That is even gagging to me. And I've done my own research. I've literally went down the rabbit hole to figure out what the fuck transpired to make these people go at it so tough. And the mere fact that before Bishop Whitehead brung this situation back to the forefront, because before Bishop Whitehead brung it back to the forefront, this was a year and two, probably a year or 2 years ago, when all this took place. And by the way, you guys, there are multiple victims of Larry Reed, allegedly. Okay? There are more sexual misconduct victims of Larry Reed Live, allegedly. Okay? A YouTuber by the name of Daryl Moore was the first YouTuber to bring this to YouTube. Okay? Was the first. Okay? Daryl Moore and Larry Reed is not so chummy. They have gone at it, probably through the DMs, probably on the phone call. There's a whole video on Daryl Moore's channel, and I think he calls himself the cigar vlogger or some shit. He's an older black guy. Trust me, when he talks, he probably knows. He really, I feel like he's just not going. He's not the. I feel like Daryl Moore is not going to be the type to put out something without having backup for it first. He's never going to put out something that he do not know that is 100% concrete. Just by me watching some of his content. I'm going to just say that. So, LaVontray is not the first. He's definitely not the last. Because there are others who have came forward. But the Almighty have definitely put in place where they probably can't say too much because it is a legal thing. It is a legal thing. So we're not going to get on to the other accusers. We're specifically going to be talking about LaVontray. So as I got into the interview, let me just say this. What I love about this interview, it shows that even though this interview was for personal gain for Tasha K, the mere fact, I feel like she took it seriously. Because there's a way by body language, by tone of voice, that you can tell when a person is disgenuine about a certain certain topic. You'll know that they're putting on a show just to convey emotions so you can talk more. You can make it seem like I care when I don't. Just for this person to put out a certain emotions that is effective for you and what you're trying to do with, whatever the interview entails or whatever. So, but I feel like Tasha K, in this topic alone, she seemed very genuine and she was really serious. Tasha K, 20 minutes in the interview, you knew she mean business when she literally took off her glasses and she really snapped. She snapped. She snapped. Sexual misconduct is a topic that she holds near and dear to her. That is that woman's story that is going to be her story for life. I remember her saying that her now I maybe miswording this, but somebody in her family touched her. She has gone on record, on live, to say this several times, that she was touched by a family member. And she definitely do not like men around her children. She don't like anybody around her children. She still has anxiety. She still has PTSD over it till this day. Now, Tasha K does seek therapy. She has seek therapy to deal with her emotions about this. She has gone on record to say that she's working on herself in therapy. Listen, it's not my place to say if this works or not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Tasha K the devil. Tasha K only took it seriously because she wanted to do wrong to Larry. I understand all of that, but I feel like the topic itself, sexual assault, is very near and dear to her. So I feel like this was something that's genuine, that she really wants the public to know that this man is a nasty man. Okay? And also, you guys, let's also put this in perspective too. Larry Reid is also not a very... Larry Reid is... How can I go about this? How can I word this? I'm trying to find a way how to word this sentence without, being too graphic. But Larry Reid is no angel. Larry Reed is not no angel. Okay? He got his start by exposing churches. Whether it be deacons, drummer boys, the band, pastors, ushers. If your church has any hatred towards women, children, LGBT community, any type of minority of the minority community groups, he is going to expose that church. He got his start, from what I've been told, he got his start by exposing churches that has hatred in their hearts for kids, women, and LGBTQ community. That's how he got his start. Okay? So, he's no spring chicken either. He's not a nice guy either. Okay? So while watching this live, you guys, I began to kind of like, that's something to think of. That's something to think of. This is something to think of. I was even gagging at most of the situation that's being talked about. So one of the takeaways that I have, one of the takeaways from this interview is LaVontray being okay with speaking out publicly as a heterosexual man is because he has done the work. He has done the self-healing that he needs to speak about what occurred to him at 15 years old. Because this was back when he was 15. Okay? So, the biggest takeaways was that when I felt that he done the work, so some of the points that he was talking about, he laughed at certain, like, just thinking back at the conversations that he had reflected about that time of him and Larry introduction, and most the reflections that he can recall, some of them actually made him laugh now. Back then, it wasn't no laughing matter, but just think, the fact that he can recall certain conversations between him and Larry is funny to him now. So, any other person would probably be like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, I'm just, that shit is not funny. But the fact that this man can kind of chuckle to it a little bit, props to him that he has done the work to come forward and tell his story without being triggered or going back to that place of anguish, of disgustingness. Okay, so one of the takeaways that I'm going to my notes, because I took in notes. I've taken notes. Which are my notes? Let me see. Trying to go back to my notes, y'all. Give me my notes. Where's my notes? Okay. So one of the takeaways from this interview, okay, is that Larry Reed, so it was being said in this interview, according to this interview, it was being said that Larry Reed always was in denial of his sexuality. That's what it came across to me. According to this interview and what I can pull, and I came up with my own conclusions, that Larry Reed was always in denial of his sexuality. Or, you guys, or, and I also had another question. Was he in denial, or was he just sexually fluid? Where in sexually fluid means where you don't put a label on what you're doing. Rather that be putting a penis in your mouth or licking or playing with the clitoris. Okay? Sexually fluid. So, or that's what I mean, honestly, isn't that? Well, Larry just confirmed that he doesn't have labels, but he was a top as well. So he don't like labels. So this man don't like labels. Whoever likes him, he's gonna get with. Whoever he's interested in, whether it be a man or a woman, or a man that is in women clothing, or a woman that dresses up in men clothes. Doesn't matter. He don't have labels. Got you. All right. Another takeaway that I pulled from this interview was the gay test. Now, child, let me just say this. I did not know there was a gay test that was going on, and back in whatever days that it was. Okay? Whatever year, whatever, I don't know. It probably was before my time. Okay? But Larry Reed wanted to know if a person was gay. He wanted to know that the men in his church, in his congregation, was gay or not. Because according to this interview, Larry Reed could tell if a person was gay or not. So this interview confirmed that, not confirmed, but this interview literally said that Larry has a gaydar. Larry Reed has a 100% gaydar, that he can look if a person is gay. Tell by the way they walk, by the way they talk, about the way they sway their hips. He can tell within minutes, even seconds, if you're going to be gay. Now, if he really couldn't tell, he would put you through a gay test. Now, y'all probably are thinking, what type of gay test is this? Now, what's the process of this gay test? Because some of you haven't even watched the interview, right? So, according to the interview, and according to LaVontray, Larry Reed would do this gay test. They would sit down on the floor, both naked. Okay? Both naked. Balls all out, penis all out, just butt naked. This mentor and a 15-year-old butt ass naked sitting on the floor with a probably with a blanket, or probably not even a blanket, but they would, let's just say this, they both had their clothes off with ding dongs all out. Bulls are just a hanging. Larry Reed would put on gay porn and have him watch it to see if anything pokes, jumps, or swivel. If you're either getting at least turned on, that's how Larry Reed will know. Okay? So LaVontray recalls this. And he says that he actually got sick watching two men play booty tag with each other. It made him sick to his stomach to watch two men play throat. Where's that throat? What can that throat do? What can your throat do? That's the game that he was disgusted at. He was disgusted at what two men throat can really do. He was tired of it. It made him sick to his stomach. And guess what happened after that porn went off? LaVontray recalls Larry Reed giving him oral pleasure. Larry Reed, LaVontray Andrews recalls after that gay test was up, Larry Reed gave a 15-year-old at that time a oral fixation, oral pleasure. Okay? That's what I took away from this interview. Also, yes, a 15-year-old, Christina, a 15-year-old. Okay? Also, we also find out in this interview that Mr. Larry Reed loves massages. He likes giving one. He likes giving them. He likes giving and receiving. Well, ain't that nice? Ain't he shit? You know what? I love a person that can give and receive. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, shout out to all my gays out there, to my gay men out there who are verse. Shout out to the girls who are verse, okay? I know a lot of my girls call me dainty bottom, like I'm such a dainty bottom. It's not giving dainty bottom over here, I promise you. Okay? I have literally, okay? I like playing booty tag with another man myself. I like giving massages, and I also love receiving one. Especially when a man is tall as fuck, got the hands of a lumberjack, okay? But instead of those hands being rough, he put a little oil on his hands. He rubbed these shoulders, rubbed these thighs, rubbed these feet, honey. When I tell you I love receiving a massage by a nigga, okay? Y'all, listen, when they said Larry Reed loves to give and receive, I know what that means, y'all. It's giving very much verse. And that's what he said. That's what they said, y'all, that Larry Reed has rolled the dick. Larry Reed has taken the dick. Has definitely gave the dick. Any which way Larry Reed is down, okay? It could go any way. What do you want to do? You want to put that pickle in me? Put the pickle in me. Put the pickle in me. Put that pickle in me now. Larry Reed, you freaky bitch. Larry Reed, you freaky bitch. Let's get back, y'all. But anyway, but when they said that he loves to give and receive a massage, it just did something to me. And I know what y'all thinking. Aaron, was you fantasizing about Larry Reed doing that to you? Now listen, y'all. Y'all know that I'm a freaky bitch. I'm not Larry Reed freaky because, baby, I don't get down with the youngins, okay? I don't get down with the youngins. Never been, never will. Well, no, I don't do that. I like me a man that has a 401k, that has bills, okay? That got a core, okay? That got a pension plan, okay? That can go into the clubs and not show their fake ID, okay? I like my men seasoned, okay? I like my men well and there. You feel me? You feel me, y'all? Come on, bitch. But y'all, I'm not gonna motherfucking lie. I don't know if this popped into my head because I know I'm like probably overstepping. But I feel like, damn, if this is happening in church, bitch, I would have been signed up for church. I would have been like, what the fuck? I would have been in church paying attention, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. If they was doing that back in the day when I was a child, at 15, I would have stayed in church. I would have stayed in church, y'all. Y'all probably looking at me with judgment. Y'all probably looking at me with such judgment. But I don't give a fuck because I live in my truth. I live in my truth. I was a little fucking freak. First of all, I was fantasizing about the motherfucking gym teacher, y'all. Do y'all remember when y'all used to fantasize in school about the gym teacher? I was fantasizing about my gym teacher in high school, in middle school, I used to fantasize about my gym teacher. There was this teacher named Mr. Fred. There was also this gym teacher in high school named Mr. Johnson. Woo! How? I used to stay back after the gym is already done. I used to stay back and watch him pick up all the equipment off the floor. And I just used to be like, damn. He used to go back in his back office, go on that computer, put everything away. And I used to be like, I used to just fantasize. I used to fantasize with my freaky fantasize of him just dragging me into his office and giving me a talking to. Aaron, why you don't participate? Because I got asthma and I'm not playing no ball. I got asthma. I can't run up and down the court I can't do that. I got asthma. It's not gonna happen. But then he just says, you know what? I'm tired of your mouth. Get down on your knees right now. Oh, child. My heart used to just. I'm sorry. I was a freaky little bitch back in the day, y'all. I was real freaky. I was a freaky little bitch. I was a little freaky little something. I was a little fast ass little boy. I was fast. And I'm being honest with you guys. Listen, don't freaking judge me. I see the judgment. I see the judgment. I see it. I see it. We all was there, y'all. We all was there. We all had that one teacher that we fantasized about. Whether it be the social studies teacher, the math teacher, the English teacher, or the gym teacher. Shit. And let me tell you this. When I was, I'm really telling y'all a lot right now. But there was when I was in public school from kindergarten to 12th grade. No, to 10th. It wasn't 10th. It was the 10th grade, y'all. Public school from 1 to I think it was 1 to 12. Was it 1 to 12 or I think it was 1 to 12. I think it was. It probably was 1 to 12, 12th grade. It wasn't a 12th grade. No, it was 1 to 6th grade. It was 6th grade. Public school is from 1 to 6th grade. Yes. Y'all, there was this janitor. There was a janitor that just, oh my gosh, he had these hoop earrings in his ear. Had the hoop earrings, y'all. And he just looked like he smelled like a man. Because he was always sweating. Because he was fixing something. He was throwing out the trash. He was just doing all types of shit. Yes, I fantasized about the janitor. And what about it? The fuck? I'm judging the fuck out of you. I don't give a damn, low key. God saw, I don't care. I was fantasizing about doing age appropriate things. Whatever. My Korean math teacher, if he tried anything, I was gonna call 911. No. Dan, you wanted the janitor too? First of all, JJ, if you saw my janitor, you would give it up too. I wanted him to take me in one of them motherfucking steam rooms, them boiler rooms or something, and literally listen. You know what? Let's go back into the thing before I really, because I feel like y'all judging me right now. Y'all really fucking judging me, and I don't like that. It's supposed to be a no judgment zone. If you're good, listen, we are the Shader Gang, okay? We're not supposed to judge each other. We supposed to just, you know what, baby, that was your story, and you have to live with that. Go on, girl, go on. But y'all sitting here judging me, I don't like that. But all in all, you guys, is that Larry Reed, there's a reason that Larry Reed loved massages so much. Because massages was a way, according to the interview, according to the LaVontray interview, that's how he seeked out his prey. That's, in so many words, that's how he seeked out his prey. He will definitely give them boys massages. Listen, y'all. Listen. One thing about me, I live in my truth, y'all. I live in my truth. I'm not ashamed about a motherfucking thing, okay? But y'all, that's how he got them. He used to pray. He used to prey on these young men. And another reason why that he prayed is because this is another reason why, this is another takeaway from this interview, is that LaVontray did not have a daddy at home. He didn't know his father. He didn't have a great relationship with his father. He didn't. He didn't have a father figure. He didn't have a role model at home. His mother wanted him to be around some role models to teach him how to be a man. And baby, didn't his mother ask for too much and not enough? Because you literally sent your kid without knowing, by the way, you sent your kid into a lion's den. That the lions were circling around your boy, your child. That you pushed out your birth canal. Sent your baby boy into the lion's den to be preyed on. And no shade, that's how you get them. By feeding on their insecurities. Feeding on their insecurities, feeding onto their disappointments, all of things that make them a man. Basically rid him of his manhood. You told that boy, according to the interview, told that boy that I would protect you. That I would protect you. You're my son now. You're my son. I will protect you. You listen. I'll go so far as you can take my car to and from work. Put some money in your pocket. Get you real comfortable. to where I'm allegedly giving you massages and sucking on your pedo whacker. This interview was a lot. A lot was taken away. It gave very much predator. It gave very much a predator seeking out its stupid prey. We're going to get it real comfortable. Okay? Until I jump out from the bushes to attack it and rip their heads off. They're not going to know what hit them. That interview told me that a man named Larry Reed preyed on on a boy that didn't have a father in his life, didn't have any stable values, didn't have the father figure that he needed in his life. And here come you giving him some attention, telling him he can take your car to and from work, giving him guidance. Whatever he needed, you was going to fulfill that. Until you got what you wanted from that man, that little boy. That's what it gave. Until what you got from that boy, you was going to do whatever whatever's in your power, to get whatever from that boy. By any means necessary, you was going to do whatever you had to do to get whatever you wanted from that boy. Now, I got to give you this tea, y'all, because I did not give you this tea. I got to give you the tea that was sent to me. Give me one question, because I'm going to basically, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send it. This is what it is. Yeah, he talked about this on his Patreon, but I'm also going to do a little bit deep diving because I want to know exactly what was said, so we can do another video again about this. Okay? So I got this little tidbit that remember y'all said what the reason. Remember I told y'all that the first 20 minutes of the interview, Tasha K, a lot of people in the comments wanted to know, why is Tasha going so hard on Larry Reed when they was just friends all those months ago or weeks ago, before this even transpired? Because they was doing interviews together. I think Tasha K said that they was out doing interviews in North Carolina, and first of all, Tasha K went as far as like to be like, oh, Tasha K was so unsure that her friend, that a friend that she called a friend, a person that she called a friend, wasn't a sexual misconduct, a person that is a sexual assaulter, a predator. She went as far as to butter him up. Let's go on these trips together. But behind the scenes was having people get all the information. Go back to the lives and dig up anything that you find that contradicts everything that is said in those court papers. And anything that contradicts him. Because Tasha K found out a lot of missing puzzles, a lot of confusing statements. It's a lot of hypocrisy. It's a lot of flip-flopping. It's almost like a liar who cannot keep up with his lies. So you need to tell another lie to cover up that lie, but you're going to have many other lies to tell. So it's like a running effect. That you're going to keep lying and lying and lying and lying until everything blows up in your motherfucking face. That's what Tasha K said. That she was on a back end while they were on a trip doing interviews back to back. She had her people go run through Larry Reid's lives and videos to see anything that contradicts anything that he has said that's regarding to those court papers. That's how much she needed to know the truth. She needed to know that truth because it would be sickening. It would be sickening of her to constantly call this man a friend when there are such allegations about you of performing sexual misconduct on a minor. When you know how I feel about that I have shared my own personal journey of being touched by a family member. So I just want to bring that to the forefront, that I understand why Tasha K is going so hard at Larry Reid. And no shade, y'all. No shade. I applaud her. I'm going to just say this. Hey, Tessa. Hey, boo. I applaud Tasha K. If you needed to know that bad, I don't see the problem in it. If somebody is saying everything about your friend and you already talked to your friend and he told you dead in your face that is not true, Tasha, it's not true. But everybody is saying that this is true. He did this to me. Now, you don't have the receipts at that time to back it up, to even question your friend because you don't have the receipts. So until you get the receipts, I'm going to continue to be friends with him until I have some concrete evidence that contradicts whatever he put out there to the general general consumers. I'm sorry, I gotta still be his friend. I need evidence. So if I have evidence, then we're gonna nail this bitch to a cross and burn her. We're gonna nail this bitch to the cross and burn her. And that's what she's doing now. I applaud Tasha K. I'm sorry. Consumptious. Thank you. You knew what I was talking about, JJ. Thank you. Sometimes I say it wrong, but y'all know what I've been talking about. Thank you. It's hard to accept anything from Tasha because she's a vile person, but you can definitely understand that sexual assault of a minor is a big deal. It is, y'all. It is. People have taken themselves out by being touched. There's people who have lost their lives because they've been touched on all of their childhood. There are YouTubers that have shared their story on being touched. Okay? That is part of a journey. That's something that always stays in your psyche. That it literally, you have to live with that for the rest of your life. Even when you have kids. And you will have such a protection, a bubble over your kids, because you don't want them to have the same experience. You don't want your kids to go through the same experience you've gone through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry. I applaud Tasha K for doing what she's doing. It's the stumbling over the words for me. But y'all know what I'm talking about, Karma. Bye-bye. Girl, stop it. Karma, don't try me, girl. Don't try it. That's sad, but I'm glad they're in a good, healthy space to talk about it. Yeah. And let me share something with y'all. Even though that's not my ministry, you know, I have never gotten touched in my entire life. I have never gotten touched by a family member, have not gotten touched by a friend or somebody I call my friend or anything like that. I have not gotten touched in that way that I'm like, no, I don't want to do this, and somebody still take it. No, I have not gone through that. So I can't tell you what goes on in a person's mind. I don't know what wheels that are turning. I don't know what visions. I don't know what they go through day to day with knowing that somebody took something from you. I don't know that. I don't know that story. I don't know that pain. I really don't. So I cannot question why people do what they do, why they feel the way they feel, and why they go about things the way they go about things. I just don't. Whatever Tasha is doing, it has to be some healing for Tasha to go so hard over a friend, that's a person that she called a friend at one point in time. This has to be therapeutic for her. It has to be therapeutic for her. It's too many alleged victims of Larry for at least one of them not to be true. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I just don't think the guy in Tasha is truthful. Why you think that, Kellyanne? Why you think the person that was being interviewed is why you don't think that that person is being truthful? In what way? Let me know. Please. I want to hear y'all opinion of this. Kellyanne, why you don't think that LaVontray Adams is not being truthful? I really want to know. Honestly. I really want to know. Because, and everybody can share their opinion. Y'all don't have to agree with my opinion. Y'all can have your own. Y'all can definitely have your own opinion. You know? But I forgot to go. Before we get to that, Kelly, let me know and I'm gonna go back to your comment, okay? I'm gonna go back, write your comment of why you feel that the guy LaVontray Andrews is not being truthful. Then I'm gonna get to that. So before I went on the tangent, I was telling y'all about the tea that I received. Now y'all remember when I was telling y'all that a lot of people were saying to Tasha, why are you going so hard on Larry Reed? Why now? Now, Tasha said it, that is something near and dear to her heart. She did what she did. I already told y'all that. I went through the whole thing, went on trips, but had people in the background, you know, doing, getting the videos together so we can come up with our own get the receipts. But somebody sent me some tea about probably the real reason why Tasha K is going off. And I want y'all to read for yourselves, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to share my screen. Matter of fact, I'm going to just put it up. I'm going to just put it up on the thing, okay? I'm going to make sure y'all, hopefully y'all can read it. Hopefully y'all can read it. So I got this tea from Anonymous Tip. It said, big outside of blogging, Tasha K asked Larry for a huge loan over 100K and proposed joint business ventures. He submitted that to his attorneys, and they said no because her brand would tarnish his, and she's a liability due to her way of reporting, plus the money she owes Cardi. That response really triggered Tasha. So here we are. This isn't about facts and advocacy. It's about payback for not helping her get out of a debt, because otherwise, is that the end of it? Yeah, that's the end of it. So yeah, that's the little tea that I got. Now, I didn't say that the tea was true, but it's another what's that we can call it? It's another slice that we can probably, you know, it's another opinion. It's another opinion of why, um, why Tasha is going so hard. That's another yeah. Oh, so Kellyanne said, okay, Kellyanne, CTV was doing a live and was countering things like the age, where instead of it being 14 to 15, it was around 17 when Larry met the victim, and 18 when they lived together. So 17 and 18 make it better? So 17 and 18 make it better? So, okay. All right. Also, the address that the victim gave, an address that Larry didn't live in until years later. Also, supposedly, this all started once Larry cut his support off from the victim. Yeah, that's what I heard too. No, that doesn't make it better. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have some, okay. But thank you, Kellyanne, for that tea, because I didn't know that. Okay, gotcha. So it's some conflicting stories on both parts. Because from what I've heard, that Larry Reed's been going on his live telling some half truths as well. So it's given very much, we don't know who's telling the truth or not. Because it's a lot of lies being told on other parties. Because what I don't understand is that this man, what does this man have to lie on Larry about? Now, I'm going to ask you guys, did anybody know of Larry before I talked about him? Or your favorite YouTubers who you found, did you know about Larry Reed before the people that introduced you to Larry introduced you to him? Did you know him before that? Yeah, it's a lot confusing stuff happening. Yeah, it is. They all lying. Yeah. It's so conflicting, it's so crazy. But my stance is I'm definitely okay with Tasha K going balls to the wall and going straight head first at Larry, whether they were friends or not, because this woman also have been a victim of SA, sexual assault. She is a victim of it. And anybody who is going to get to the truth, I'm actually glad it's Tasha. Because anybody else, if you have never gone through it, you don't know what that feels like. So you're probably doing it for personal gain or a click and a view. The heart is not going to be into it because it's probably going to be too much or too much information coming at you. You know? That's how I feel. Yeah, I never heard of Larry. I didn't even know that this man had a BET show, y'all. I did not know that Larry Reed was on BET. I did not know that he knew all these celebrities. He knows Yolanda Adams. He know all these church-going folks. He know all the gospel artists. He knows a lot of them. I did not know this man. Okay? This man is such a mystery. Okay? But yeah. Honestly, y'all, what are your thoughts on this whole matter? You know, this is coming to an end. What are y'all thoughts on the whole matter of what I just reported on? What do y'all think about the whole situation altogether? Any last ending statements anybody want to put in the chat? Let me know. And if y'all want to come up, y'all can to give y'all last final thoughts. If y'all want to come up, y'all can. Y'all can down if y'all don't want to show y'all face. It's okay. If anybody want to come up and put any last statements out, y'all can definitely do that, okay? I'm going to put it in the chat. If anybody want to come up and give any last ending statements about this whole ordeal. I'm definitely gonna end this at 10:30 because I don't want to go over. I don't want to go over 2 hours. I don't want to go over 2 hours. Any last ending statements? If y'all want to come up, y'all want to say it in the chat, let me know. Zane said, I thought Larry Reed was L.A. Reid for a long time until seeing YouTube that they were different people. First of all, it's the fact that I keep wanting to call Larry Reid Larry King because I have known Larry King for damn near all of my life. I have watched Larry King's show on on TV, on YouTube, and all that. I've been watching Larry King, so I've been slipping up calling Larry Reid Larry King, but I caught myself. I be catching myself. I be catching myself. I was going to wait until all the facts came out because I definitely don't want to support a predator, but if he is innocent, I don't want to be a part of the hate. I mean, you don't have to because see, the thing is about me, until all the information and listen, I'm not on anybody's side. Until somebody gets convicted, then we'll talk about it. Until somebody indicts Mr. Larry Reid and send that man up to the upper room, baby. We all got a story to tell. We all gonna be reporting on it, okay? And that's no shame. That is no shame. Everybody, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna end this at 10:30. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, please. Make sure y'all follow all of my social medias in the description below. I am on Twitch. Y'all, I just did my own photo shoot for because I had to change my banner because I didn't like my banner for my Twitch. So I had to change it. I had to do a whole new photo shoot. And y'all, I am preparing this year. I want to put focus on trying to do Twitch. So that's my main thing I really want to get done is try to stream on Twitch and all that other thing. I'm really trying to get my Twitch up there. I don't care enough about LA Reid to make a comment other than this one. All right, you guys. So I feel like nobody has any thing to say. My last words are, Larry, stop messing with children. There are grown men and women who would ride you to heavens. And Kellyanne, you're speaking to one right now. No shade. Y'all. Listen. Maybe it's just me, but I find Larry Reid to be very attractive. I find that man to be very attractive. Larry Reid, listen, I would sit my whole ass on that nigga face. Period. Larry Reid! If you're watching this, honey bun, listen, I travels. Listen, we can get it into the confessional. We can get it in the confessionals. Shit, I'll go to your office, to your church. I'll blow you behind the desk, okay? I'll take you into the confessional where we confess our sins. We could get it in and there. You could take me around back, plow me, by the staircase, whatever. What's up? Like, I'm ready. No shade. What's up, Larry Reed? I'm with it. What's up? I'm ready for that motion in the ocean, okay? Shit. When I heard about that, you ride the D, baby, can I get a taste? Larry Reed, can I get a taste? Larry Reed, I want a taste. Don't judge me. Don't fucking judge me. He definitely likes some bold and clean cut, I see. In this live now, sir, I will. He looked like he paints. Oh, child, now I really need... Now I really need to cut this live short. First of all, I want to shout out to everybody that participated in this live. I love you guys. We steady going up. I got more content for you. I have to get out my come up because I still haven't done the come up season. I'm gonna get that out to y'all. I'm also going to, first of all, can I ask y'all something? I have to ask y'all a question. When do Drag Race comes on? Like every what? Every Tuesday, Thursday? I don't know the regular time slot of a Drag Race, so I can like watch it and then review it. BK, you are always judging my choices. You are always judging my choices. First of all, it's always. I just let y'all do it. Probably be like, this is the demon coming out. Why did I leave and come back to this? I don't know that word. No shade. Friday, every Friday? Really? Okay, so what time on Friday? What time? Hey, Donna B. What time on Friday? Because I don't know why I always miss it. Why I always feel like it's a Saturday. I don't know why. Because I could literally be watching the shit and you know. Yeah. Oh, 8 o'clock? Okay. Okay. Jose, I think we should get Angela, because even though 8 o'clock is like everybody's going out, everybody's getting ready to go out, go to the parties, get really all done up and cute. They probably busting it wide open, and do they do? Yes! Thank you for the super chat, BK. Shout out to BK. Love you, BK. Thank you for the super chat. I love you down too, boo. But yeah, guys, like seriously, like first of all, I'ma see. Ignorant ass motherfucker, stop talking with your mouth full. I could do whatever I want, Jose. Bitch. But anyway, yeah, like Jose, me and you, we need to talk about this whole review with RuPaul Drag Race. So because you're such a drag queen expert, so you can teach me some things. So yeah, but anyway, you guys, this has gone on long enough. I've been supposed to hang up on you hoes. Shout out to BK for the super chat. Shout out to everybody that participated. Love y'all down. Please follow all of my social medias in the description below. Follow me. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, and I am on Twitch. Everybody, I need all of y'all to have a Twitch. I need all of my supporters to have a Twitch. Because there's some big things that I have found out about, and I'm going to need all of y'all help. I'm going to need each and every one of y'all help. Okay? So if y'all do not have a Twitch, get a Twitch. Okay? Please get a Twitch. So y'all can definitely help this Black content creator create more content. Period. Anyway, you plug in that Ethernet yet? They coming tomorrow, bitch. Matter of fact, Jose, since you want to motherfucking be so motherfucking nosy, bitch, you can bring your motherfucking rabbit tail, duck tail, motherfucking unibrow having ass over to motherfucking BK with your Bronx living ass. You live in the slums of motherfucking Bronx, bitch. What your ass can do is stop slinging the motherfucking drinks, bitch. Come over to motherfucking Brooklyn. I'll put $100, $200 in your motherfucking pocket, bitch. Motherfucking simp. Oh, this bitch make me mad. Oh, she makes me mad. I'm about to download it now. Thank you, BK. Makes me want to get her ass. I swear to God. Ooh, watch when I see you, Jose. I'm beating your ass. I swear to God. All right, y'all. I'm about to enjoy the rest of my night. Good night. Jose, you getting fucked up when I see you, bitch. Bye, everybody. Love you. Mwah.